Hey guys, welcome to another Four Tires and Fuel, and today we're going to be talking about all of the new-ish information that was talked about NASCAR Heat 4 and all that stuff. So, Gaming Informer, I think it's called, they did an article about some new things that entered, that are in NASCAR Heat 4, and some things that stayed. So I have a long list in my hands. It's a whole paper, uh, basically about all the new stuff. So first, we already know this that there's multiple racing lines. Uh, yeah, AI is gonna be running the top lane at some tracks now, so that's good. It actually brings like more realism and makes it a little bit better, I guess. No, get the run on the top lane if you need to. Uh, Secondly, something interesting, a slider to decide how spread out you want the field to be. So, basically, it'll make it more harder to pass. Uh, if the field is more spread out, it's interesting. They're giving us a little bit more control than before. There's also a slider for something else, but I'll get to that later. But I feel like it's interesting, giving us more control over what kind of racing we want, and it could be a little bit good. Uh, you can there's like a slider slash tweak thing that you can change to like basically set the stability of the AI car and your car. So it's not just stability help and then the presets. There's more of a slider type thing to where your car can be a little bit more stable, so you like get loose and spin out at tracks like Bristol or ISM. And the AI cars basically won't be bricks, I'm guessing, if you like make them so that they can be loose. They won't be absolute bricks like every other Heat game, so maybe that'll be a good thing. And something else that's pretty interesting is they're bringing back share draft. So basically, since the 2019 era package is big on drafting, it actually really works because you can draft it more than like Daytona and Talladega. You can basically draft behind somebody and they'll become your friend, and your rivalry can go away or lessen. So that could actually be really good. And some stuff about the career mode, it's actually slowed down. Uh, like you won't go to like 10 hot seats in the dirt series while proving nothing. Uh, I'm assuming you'll probably get like one or like two or three or something like that, and then you'll start working your way up to more hot seats. I'm guessing that's how it goes. But if you don't want to start in the dirt series, that's fine because they added a thing where you can choose what series you want to start in. So if you don't want to work all the way to the Cup series, you could just start in it. I don't know if you'll be able to go from like dirt series to Cup series. If you can, that'd be pretty cool. I actually wouldn't mind that because then you could like run uh, I don't know, like you just open rides like Justin Haley, Xfinity and Cup, but he's getting like Cup hot seats basically, what the game would see it, but you know, what else? Um, there's also so the AI apparently they slow down over a run. So whether that means they have tire wear or not is kind of unconfirmed, but they do slow down. So basically they might as well. And the article said that they uh, will pit more because of the tires rather than just fuel. So like Bristol, when you're running hard and your tires at 20% and your fuel still has like 10 to go, AI is not going to be going past you at 20 miles per hour faster. They'll be running basically the same speed, and they will have to pit basically with you. So that's a really good thing. I'm happy they addressed it, because it ticked off everybody. Nobody liked it. Uh, apparently the AI have better crash avoidance. So rather than just like if you're spinning and they'll just pile in if they're right behind you, they'll try to move. Don't know if they will, but they'll try. There's also a slider depending on like how many mechanical failures you want the AI to have. So mechanical failures, I don't know what kind of mechanical failures. All we've seen from like previews and live streams is in blown engine, but that was in Heat 3, and really didn't make a difference, especially if they brought up the caution, because the AI never pit under the caution because they blew their engine. So they just stack up everybody behind them. I didn't like that. But I'm interested to see what kind of mechanical failures the AI will have, and if the player can have them too. The paint booth is the exact same. They can't change it. They actually really focused on the big problems that everybody was complaining about, rather than adding the special details. I went off on a huge rant. I attacked a lot of people on Twitter because they wanted the paint booth, and literally that's all they wanted. They didn't care about the gameplay because they already thought it was pretty good, which it really wasn't. They just wanted a paint booth because they're entitled. Well, anyways, they wanted a paint booth. They really don't have the team. They're still pretty small despite making 3 games. Not many people have bought them. Not many like interest, but they're still pretty small. They'll get it eventually, I'm sure. I'm sure they're like working on it, but it's not really focusing on it. Paint booth, same. Don't know if we'll have like what kind of presets we'll have. Hopefully the preset schemes. Hopefully they'll do what they did in Heat 3, and in career mode you can run other like preset schemes that you can't choose in the normal paint booth. I didn't like that because I actually found a preset scheme that I like a lot, but I can't use it because they don't let you use it in the regular paint booth. So I don't know. Where was I? Also, there is no passive penalty if you're like caught speeding on pit road. They'll just hold you there for 15 seconds like they usually do. Restart leader can't pick the line. They haven't put that in. Seems something pretty simple, but again, it's just a little fix. They're probably gonna have it in Heat 5, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm sure most track people want the inside lane anyway. Races can end under the caution rather than go into overtime. A huge problem that a lot of NASCAR YouTubers complain about, especially WinVal, because he can never win a race in his underfunded team. So he wrecked a car on the white flag a lot, and then just went to overtime rather than ending the race. But now in Heat 4, it does end the race. So hallelujah. Career mode payouts are more challenging, I guess. That's how it was phrased. Like the incentive contracts are, the payout is less for people that want like a less or a more challenging experience. They can payouts are less. So, I didn't really care. It wasn't that much if you were in the Cup Series anyway. It was only like what, dog barking. It was only like what, not even that much. Okay, whatever. No, chassis damage, the career mode. If you wreck your car in like practice or qualifying, it'll like actually affect how your car races, and it will bring down the quality of your car. Like then if you keep it clean all race, then you can go from 70 to 75. So interesting thing they added. Interesting how it will work. If it will work good, I don't know. If say something like somebody like stops right in front of you, or you blow a tire at the wall, and I don't know how that will work. You can get upgrades. You can get like the upgrades like from Thunder 04. You can get those kind of like upgrades, and you can upgrade for a faster pit stop. So you won't be getting like 16-second pit stops. You'll be getting like 14 seconds or maybe like 13 seconds. I don't know. It'll be quicker though. Another thing for career mode is you can't hire a driver when you own a team. Don't know why they have implemented it. They haven't said anything about it. I haven't heard anything why. But at least it's something big, but it really doesn't affect it that much. So it'll be interesting to see if they put it in Heat 5 or not. But it's really not something too major to affect the gameplay. It's just a minor, it's a thing that they should have, but I mean it doesn't matter if they do or not. And lastly, if you make friends on the track, they will draft with you, like either like in front or behind, because of this 2019 Aero package that will be in the game. They actually will draft with you from behind or in front, and it'll help you move through the field. So it'll be interesting if you meet a backmarker friend, you draft them all the way to the lead. That'd be funny. Also, a thing that NASCAR Heat 4 or 704 put out is the Truck Series roster. So I'm not going to list the whole entire Truck Series roster because that's very public information. I'm just going to list some key details. For example, Haley Deegan is in the 19 truck, even though she hasn't raced in the Truck Series, and Derek Kraus raced the 19 truck, but whatever. Haley Deegan's in it probably because she's popular. Man, that's probably why. Mason Macy is in the 32. I don't know who he is. I never really even seen a 32 truck in a race, so I don't know who he is. Just a driver. Ross Chastain is in the Truck Series, the 45. So you can go get him a Truck Series championship on Heat 4. Josh Bilicki is in the 34. I don't recall seeing him in a truck race. Maybe he has been. I don't know. Travis Quapple is in the 50. I don't think he races in the trucks anymore. I don't think the 50 races in the trucks anymore. I don't know why. I don't recall seeing Quapple ever called in a race, other than in Heat 3 when he was also in the 50 or something like that. Natalie Decker's in the 54. Obviously, she runs the 54. Not something interesting, but I just want to talk about her. I really hope she wrecks in the AI 54 wrecks every race to make it more realistic. And if it doesn't, I will race the 54 myself, run in the loosest setup I can make, and wreck every race to simulate realism. And lastly, Parker Kligerman's in the 75. I don't think he's raced in the 75 this season. He was in it in Heat 3 as well. He has raced the 75 before. Don't know why he's in Heat. Maybe he did race in the Truck Series. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Video will be out tomorrow talking about more stuff, actually NASCAR related. And Steve Phelps did an interview about talking about what he's seen from this Aero package and what he likes, a lot of stuff like that. Jimmy Johnson, talk about that. I haven't talked about that yet. We'll review the Eldora race. More stuff to come. Tomorrow, video will be out tomorrow. If this comes out on Thursday, I don't know if it'll be uploaded by Thursday, because I upload Friday nights, or I'll upload tonight, Thursday. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please leave a like button down below. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. It helps me know, helps me keep going. Really ran into a slump when I wasn't gaining any subs, but gaining subs helps me keep going. But yeah, adios, amigos.